Hello students, this is Kanika. Welcome to my channel Prep Biology. So by continuing with the unit 1 of class 12th biology, that is reproduction, chapter number 1, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. This is class 13th of this series. So today in this lecture we are going to start very important topic of this chapter, that is the double fertilization. Let's start with the lecture. If we see that in the previous lecture we have discussed the pollen pistil interaction, how pollen deposit on the surface of the stigma and the interaction between the pollen and the pistil occurs. Okay, so we have discussed these three diagrams in the previous lecture. So this is the pollen tube. When the pollens land at the surface of the stigma, the pollen tube emerges, and at the micropylar end, the filiform apparatus is present in the synergid cells. With the help of filiform apparatus, the two male gametes will enter in the cytoplasm of the synergid cells. So this diagram shows the male gametes entered into the cytoplasm of the synergid cells, and then the fertilization takes place. Now let's continue with the double fertilization. If we see this diagram, so this is the diagram of double fertilization. As the name suggests, double means 2 times fertilization occurs in the embryo sac. So let's discuss step by step. The first step of this is this is the first male gamete and this is the second male gamete. With the help of the filiform apparatus, it will enter in the cytoplasm of the synergid cells. Now we know that at the micropylar end, the egg cells are present, okay, and at the center of the embryo sac, the central cell present, which contains two polar nuclei. Now, next step is first male gamete. If we talk about the first male gamete, it will fuse with the which cell? Egg cell, okay. The first male gamete will enter in the synergid cells, and with the help of synergid cells, it will fuse with the egg cell, and the fusion between the first male gamete and egg cells occurs. That is called the first fertilization. This is the first fertilization. Now, if we see the second fertilization, which occurs in the embryo sac, so first male gamete will fuse with the egg cell. Now this is the time of fusion of second male gamete. If we see this diagram, the second male gamete will enter with the help of synergid cells and move towards the central cell. Okay, central cell contains how many nuclei? 2 polar nuclei. Okay, now the fusion of the second male gamete, this is the second male gamete and this is the central cell or the 2 polar nuclei occurs. That fusion is under the second fertilization. So these two fertilization occurs. This is first and this is the second fertilization. I hope by this diagram this is clear to you all. Now if we see the double fertilization, this is the first fertilization process and this is the second fertilization process. That's why we can say that the two fusions occurs in the embryo sac, and that is why this process is called the double fertilization. Okay. Now, if we see the first fertilization, this is the male gamete and the ploidy of the male gamete is N, that is haploid. Okay. It will fuse with the egg cell. The egg cell has the ploidy, that is N, also haploid. Now, if we see this, the male gamete, when fused with the egg cell, it will form the zygote. This is very important. In the first fertilization, the male gamete fuses with the egg cell, it will form the zygote. Okay. By which process? Syngamy process. Okay. So this process is called syngamy. Syngamy. Syn means fusion. Gamy means gametes. So fusion of male gamete with the egg cell, that will form the zygote. That process is called the syngamy. Now, what is the ploidy of the zygote? If we see that the male gamete has N, the egg cell has N, so N plus N will form the 2N. Is it clear? So the ploidy of the zygote is diploid. Diploid. This is fertilization 1. So if we talk about the second fertilization, now this is the second male gamete. Second male gamete fuses with which cell? Central cell. Central cell contains how many nuclei? 2 polar nuclei. Now, the fusion of the second male gamete with the central cell or 2 polar nuclei, that fusion is called the triple fusion. Why triple? Triple means 3. So, why 3? Because the ploidy of this and male gamete is N, that is haploid, and the ploidy of 2 polar nuclei is 1 polar nuclei have N ploidy, second polar nuclei have N ploidy. So N plus N plus N, this is 3N. It will form the 3N structure, that is called the triple fusion. Now the ploidy is 3N, that is triploid. It is triploid in nature. Now the structure formed by the fusion of male gamete with the 2 polar nuclei is the endosperm. The ploidy of the endosperm is 3N. This is very, very important. Okay. So I hope this fertilization process is clear to you all. If we see this diagram, this is the diagram of the embryo sac after double fertilization. So if we see the double fertilization, we have first fertilization, second fertilization. First fertilization, N plus N. Male gamete fuses with the egg cell. It will form the zygote, that is 2N. Zygote, that is diploid in nature. Now, the second fertilization takes place between the second male gamete and the 2 polar nuclei, that is N plus N, 2 polar nuclei. It will form the triploid structure, that is called the endosperm. Now, if we see that in this fertilization, the endosperm structures is divided into the PEC and the PEN structure. PEC is the primary endosperm cell and PEN is the primary endosperm nucleus, sperm nucleus. So, when the central cell after the triple fusion occurs, it will develop into the PEC, that is the primary endosperm cell. Okay, and then the primary endosperm will develop into the endosperm. This is important. Okay, so if we see this diagram, so this is the micropylar end. Why micropylar end? Because here the synergy cells are present. This is the chaliceal end, because here are the antipodal cells are present. So after the double fertilization, the synergid cells will degenerate and antipodal cells at the chalazel end also degenerate. Okay, so you have a question that what is the function of the antipodal cells? The function of the antipodal cells during the fertilization, it will give the nutrition to the developing embryo sac. Okay, so it will give the nutrition to the developing embryo sac. After the double fertilization occurs, the antipodal cells will degenerate, the synergid cells also degenerates. So we have at the micropylar end zygote is present, okay, and at the center we have the nucleus which is called the primary endosperm nucleus, and the cell at the center which is called the PEC, that is primary endosperm cell, which further develop and form the endosperm. Okay, so this is all about the double fertilization. I hope this full process is clear to you all. This is one of the most important topic of this chapter, so make sure you understand each and every part of this lecture with well labeled diagrams. Okay, the diagrams are also very important. If you like this lecture, like, share and subscribe my channel, that is Prep Biology. Keep studying, study hard, study smart. Thank you so much.